Have you forgotten who you are? Do you forget what God has said about you? Do you get confused and lost with all of the pressures of this world, with everything that's going on? Do you lose your peace? It's easy to do that. It's easy to be afraid. But you need to remember what God has said to you, what God has told you. He's told you not to be afraid. He's told you to walk in confidence, walk in trust, walk in holiness. That only by walking in truth, by the Spirit of truth, will you be able to not be afraid. We need to remember that the battle is in the mind, and how we view the world, how we view our world, is going to affect how we feel and what we think about. We need to know and remember to set our minds on the things above, on the things of God, and not to keep our minds on the things that the enemy is doing. Not be focused on his works, but be focused on who God is and what He is capable of doing in our lives even. If we remember how big our God is, what can we fear? What can we be afraid of? There's nothing. But it's easy to be afraid because the enemy deceives us. He lies to us. And he tells us things and we believe them. And we focus on these things. Call right now. Call on the Lord. Remember Him in your day of trouble. Remember that He can be there for you. He can walk with you. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to be alone through this. Remember that it's going to be difficult, that you're going to have to struggle, that you're going to have to resist the enemy. You're going to have to. But it's okay. He is faithful. He will walk with us. He will be with us through this. We just need to stand firm and be strong in His power. We need to remember that we are training ourselves, that everything that we face in this world is part of the training. We don't need to be afraid. We need to know that we will be wrestling against these thoughts, and it will feel like we are fighting. It will feel like physical fights, like a struggle. But we can stand firm. We can believe that He is who He says He is, and that He's come to set us free.